Now, the most accurate weather team in Florida, ABC Action Weather.
How you doing, everybody? We're going to give you the latest on Hurricane Matthew. Tropical storm watches in effect for most of the Bay Area. Tropical storm warnings actually in effect for Highlands, Hardy, and also Polk County, where winds will be anywhere from 55 to 60 miles an hour, maybe gusts slightly higher. A watch means it's possible we can have these conditions. That would be the yellow areas. The orange means it's expected. The forecast really hasn't changed much from what we've been saying the past couple of days. I really don't believe our coastal areas have anything to worry about unless there's a significant shift to the west of this track. And at this point, we're not seeing that. The models are very consistent on bringing Matthew, a powerful Category 3 or possibly Category 4 hurricane, in from the southeast, impacting Melbourne, landfall possibly near the Cape, Merritt Island, Titusville, north to Daytona, St. Augustine, and Jacksonville. This could very well be a devastating hurricane for the east coast of Florida, and usually it's South Florida. Usually it's Miami, West Palm. West Palm could still get some pretty nasty weather out of this, but this is coming in at an area that usually does not see hurricanes. So unfortunately, these are areas that in many cases might not know what to do, as opposed to the seasoned pros of South Florida. Wave heights 30 to 35 feet offshore, and a surge of 5 to 7 feet, maybe higher, as that storm comes in from the southeast. Winds, our area, now these are wind gusts. These are not sustained winds, but sustained winds of about 20 near the coast, maybe 30 around Tampa, gusts up to 45. But you get over to Orlando and eventually over to the Cape and Titusville and Melbourne and Daytona, you're probably going to see wind gusts well over 100 miles an hour, maybe sustained winds in a small area of about 130 miles an hour. And then by Friday evening, it starts to head up to the north. Probability of hurricane force winds, they're not zero in eastern Polk County. They're very low, less than 10%, but much higher from Melbourne and highest probably from West Palm north to Daytona. Tropical storm force winds, the orange color means there's about a 60% chance of tropical storm force winds in our area. So that is something that we will keep our eyes on. And again, any movement to the west would increase that possibility. So we'll watch it closely overnight and into tomorrow. Spaghetti models, most of them are showing that path right along the coast, to give or take 10, 15 miles. Moves up, curves out, and eventually maybe even loops back around at some point, but that's nothing to worry about at this point in time. Let's get through this storm first, right? And then see what happens later. Look at Florida's most accurate 7-day forecast. The windiest weather will be late Thursday night into early afternoon on Friday. As it pulls away Friday afternoon, the winds will start to die down from south to north. The weekend actually looks pretty nice. In fact, very nice by Sunday, with pleasant temperatures in the mid-80s and morning lows in the upper 60s.